Hello friends, my name is Radha Masood. Today we'll discuss about common mistakes in PMP exam preparation. Friend, let me tell you that first of all we have to see that what is PMP exam and what are the common mistakes which normally people does in preparation of PMP exam, which are very common mistakes, and due to those mistakes we often people doesn't able to clear the exam and they have to fail, they have to become fail in the exam. So friend, in this video we will talk about that what are the common mistakes which people does in the PMP exam preparation, and how does we can avoid it, and how we can successfully clear the exam of PMP. So friend, let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Common mistakes in PMP exam preparation. First of all, see friend, what is PMP exam actually? What is PMP exam? Friend, PMP exam, PMP stands for Project Management Professional. It's a very popular and very well-known exam of project management, and it is a certificate given by PMI, institute from USA, and they are basically the institute who is giving the certificate of PMP. PMP means Project Management Professional. That means if a person is PMP certified, that means he has a well knowledge about project management, that how to manage the projects. Friend, if you want to be successful in the career of project management and you want to pursue, you want to grow in the field of project management, so this must be recommended for you to clear the exam of PMP. However, friend, a PMP exam needs lots of money and lots of time as well. Time for preparation and money for the exam fee. So friend, we must have to be very careful whenever we are going to exam of PMP, because we must have to clear the exam in the first attempt. Because if you not able to clear the exam in the first attempt, so definitely you have to face a loss of money. So now friend, let's talk about the common mistakes which we like many people do in the preparation of exam for the PMP. First thing is that friend must study the PMBOK guide. PMBOK means Project Management Body of Knowledge. Again, it's a book from PMBOK by PMI. PMBOK means Project Management Body of Knowledge. Friend, this is a book which defines the standards and best practices for project management. Friend, it is a very common mistake that most of the people doesn't study the PMBOK guide thoroughly, and they just go for the exam. This is a very big mistake, friend. This is mandatory that you must have to read the book of PMBOK at least 2 times thoroughly. Thoroughly means that each and every chapter should be read thoroughly and understood properly. This is very necessary, friend. Why? Because the whole scenario of exam is based on the PMBOK guide. If you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the clarity about the PMBOK guide, you will not be able to clear the exam. Then next one is friend, you must have to attend a formal training for project management. Formal training means like there are nowadays many teachers are available who are giving training for project management. Online courses are also available. however friend a proper 35 hours of training, which is a mandatory requirement of PMP exam as well. It is, if you want to sit for the exam of PMP, you must have to attend a 35 hours training. So you have to be very careful that whenever you are selecting the training, like person whoever is you want to get the training from him, so it must be very necessary that you must have to be very careful that the training should be very good. Because see friend, here first thing is that it is a mandatory requirement to sit in the exam of PMP. First of all, 35 hours training. Secondly friend, if the training is not good, obviously it will impact your PMP exam as well. Then the next one is that friend, you must have a focused and disciplined study approach. A study approach means friend that, for example, you can say like on every Saturday and Sunday you will get the class of training, and like for example, Saturday you will revise the material, and on Sunday you will do you will solve the PMP exam questions, etc. So friend, you must have a clear approach of a study, that how you will go for it. Friend, if you just go in the exam without any proper or disciplined approach, honestly I can tell you that it will be very difficult for you to clear the exam. Secondly, friend, and there are nowadays on YouTube or on Google, there are so many resources available on web through which you can study the project management material. So you must have to study those material as well. Like online tutorials are there, or like on every topic of project management, there are videos available on YouTube, on Google, like tutorials are available. So you must have to study those material as well. This is necessary, because see friend, here one thing is that you read the book, and you make your own mind about the concept of the project management, like organizational process asset, project management office, etc. Now friend, if you just see the video on YouTube and study that particular material on YouTube or on Google, so it will you can validate your concept, it can correct your concept if there is any mistake. So it is necessary, it is highly recommended that you must have to read or view those material online as well. Then next point is that friend, if you just read the book, for example you just read the book of PMBOK, project management body of knowledge, and just go for the exam without any solving the PMP exam question, so again friend, this will be very dangerous for you, because see friend, it is mandatory, you must have to solve the questions as well. Like nowadays software fast track is available of Rita Mukhai book is also available. Secondly friend, nowadays lots of questions are available on online exam questions, so you must have to solve those questions. I would request friend that at least uh, I would recommend that at least 300 questions you must have to solve properly with proper knowledge and with proper timing. You must have to solve those questions before going into the exam. Understand the PMBOK concept guide, friend. PMBOK is a very dry book. I mean that it's not easy to read the whole book at a one time. It's not easy, honestly. You need some time. You have to force yourself to read the book properly, the PMBOK guide. However, friend, the concepts which are defined in the PMBOK guide should be very you should have to understand. I can recommend you that you can use the book of Rita Mukhai, which is the translation. You can see the more detailed book of PMBOK guide. If you read that book of Rita Mukhai, PMP Exam Preparation, so it will be easier for you to understand the concept of PMBOK guide. Secondly, friend, whenever you are solving questions or you are sitting in the exam, do not skim or skip any part of the question, because see friend, here it will be hard for you to give the answer if you don't read the whole question. So always read the whole question. Then point number 8 is that friend, do not assume anything from your own mind. Like if you are giving answer of a question, so do not assume something. Like do assume means that just think from your own mind that in my previous project I have done this thing, so I can answer this thing as well. Do not do this thing, because see friend, here the exam is based on PMBOK guide. So we must have to understand what PMBOK guide says about any particular thing, so we have to answer the thing according to that. Okay, read all the options to find the right answer. Friend, now normally four options are there, 4 to 5 options are there in the exam of each question, so you have to read all the options. This is necessary. Ignore irrelevant or extraneous information in the question. Normally what happened, like just to confuse the candidate, sometime it happens that there is some extra information is also there, so you have to read it carefully. Sometime in some questions it happens that any irrelevant information is also added, which is not necessary for the question. so you have to read it and understand it carefully. uh, Friend must do full length 200 question simulation test. So it is also highly recommended, friend, that before going into the exam you must have to solve 200 questions simulation as well before going into the exam. You have to see that in how many hours and you have complete the 200 test, because see friend, here the PMP exam is of 4 hours of 200 questions. So if you are sitting at home or in some simulations you are there, so you must have to understand that you have to complete the 200 questions in a simulator, and you have to gain a percentage of at least 75%. This is mandatory, 75 or 72%. It is very highly recommended and it is very necessary that you must have to do all those things. So friend, thanks a lot for your time. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.